So here we are again. I never thought we would be back to lockdown woodworking. This time part 2. It's the second season of lockdown woodworking. So at least where I am in most of California, we're in a complete lockdown. It's even more severe than it was back in March and April and all those other months that I was doing lockdown woodworking. So I need something to really focus my attention, and the first thing I thought of was lockdown woodworking. Once again, a caveat: if you are not into this kind of video, I completely understand. This will not last forever, but this will be going on at least until January 4th. My guess is that that will be extended. And like my first lockdown woodworking series, this is just therapy. The first thing I want to do is try to make some easy Christmas decoration and gift ideas, and I really want to focus these on projects that you can make, especially if you are in a stay-at-home situation and you just need something to do, something that you can put together really easily without a lot of tools. So a few weeks ago I asked you to share pictures of projects that you've made, gift ideas, holiday gift ideas, and I set up a Google Photos folder, and boy did you upload a lot of pictures over there. There are some really cool gift ideas. If you're kind of stumped for something you want to make, please look through that. It's a great resource. There's a link in the description where you can scroll through all of those. And I got a lot of ideas on there, and one of the things that I want to make, and this one I think it looks like a fun project that anybody can make, was this one posted by Pete M, and all it is a candy cane decorative piece. It looks like it would be nice to put, like, hang on your front door or something, kind of like a wreath, but it's made from just 2 different species of wood, and I thought that looked really clever, and I think it's something that we can do together. And by together I mean just me doing it, you know. Why do people do that? Well, don't you watch these kind of videos, and people will always use it's like the royal we. Let's cut some wood, shall we? So instead of red and white stripes, what I'm going to do is use this piece of walnut for the dark, I guess that would be kind of like the red stripe. And then I wish I had some maple, but I don't. That would be a better choice. This is a piece of pine, but it still offers, you know, a pretty good contrast there. For some reason, it always feels weird to me to join a softwood to a hardwood. I don't know why. It's just a hang-up I have. But it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I thought for a moment that I could just kind of wing it on this project, but the more I thought about it, I realized, you know, I just don't like doing that. So I decided to kind of lay this out in Illustrator so that I just wouldn't be wasting any of the wood. And I decided to downsize this to where each candy cane would fit on a single sheet of paper. I'm kind of thinking at this size, I might want to just make 2 of these and attach them to each other. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna make this whole piece a 1/2 inch thick. I think that'll look a lot nicer at this size rather than the 3/4 inch boards. Here's my cutting template. I think what I'll do is just measure out each of these pieces so I can get a rough cross cut on each one. I'm kind of thinking I won't need to clamp these pieces together. Let me see if I can hold them together with tape while the glue dries. While those are drying, I want to tell you about a couple of other things I've got going on. One of them is I want to take that mirror, there's actually 2 mirrors there, but I want to take one of them and make a frame for it to put inside of a new bathroom that we're having remodeled. And the other thing, I wanted to show you this. This is what I've been working on. This is it's basically like a gripper knockoff. It's a push block. And this is just a prototype here, but it's replaceable so that this bottom piece, the the 2x4 could just easily be replaced whenever it gets like cut or whatever. Plus, you can turn this handle around and use it this way if you want to. And the reason why I'm making this is I'm coming up with like a whole series of woodworking jig videos and plans, and the idea is eventually I'll have a whole bundle of these plans that I'm going to give away. I'm not going to sell these things, but I think it would be a really cool thing just to have a whole bunch of like the most useful jigs that you would use in a workshop all in one spot with videos to accompany them. So this is the first thing I've been making, and it's got this little cleat on the back that's also replaceable. You would just make a bunch of these, and I think it's going to be, I think it's really cool. I just designed a new crosscut sled, so I'll be working on that too. So I'll probably be shooting some of those videos during this lockdown series, but I'm not gonna, what I want to do is release all of those videos kind of at the same time so it all makes sense. So anyways, that's what I've got coming up. Boom, just like that, continuity error. I got my hair cut and colored while I was waiting for this to dry. I had to get it in because the lockdown officially starts tomorrow at noon here in Marin County. So everybody's running around trying to get all this last minute stuff done. And I get my hair cut every 4 weeks, like clockwork. And I was due tomorrow, so I had to get this done. So I was happy she was able to move me forward, move me up in the line a little bit. All right, all I gotta do is cut that out. By the way, if you wanna make this candy cane, I went ahead and have the dimensions on there. You can download this. There's a link in the description. So what I'm gonna do is just cut this out kind of close to the candy cane. There's one guy who posts comments on my channel he's obsessed with my hair. There's actually a few people who kind of get obsessed with my hair, but every time I get it cut and colored, they always have something to say. I'm attaching these with spray adhesive. So I should be able to line up these lines on the template, these different color stripes, with the boards. If you have a bandsaw, this would be really easy to cut out, but I'm just going to use my jigsaw. And just notice this one is coming apart right there. I must not have glued that very well. You could sand these edges down a little bit to smooth them out, but if you have a router table and you're just feeling frisky, you can use a round over bit and try to round over all these edges. That's what I'm gonna do. Good morning again. I was hoping to finish these up last night, but I just didn't have enough time. I would have if I didn't get my hair done. Spraying lacquer on walnut is one of those most satisfying things in woodworking, just to see it pop right away. All right, I got those all buffed out nice and smooth, and I think they turned out really great. You could do a lot of different things with these. You could use them, you could actually hang these on a tree. Maybe you could put them in a cup as a centerpiece for a table. Of course, you might want to just be able to put them together like that. There's the thumbnail of this video right there. Hey, I really want to thank you for joining me on this first episode of Season 2, Lockdown Woodworking. Here we are again. Hopefully this one won't be quite as long as last time, but who knows? What I do know is that we're all in this together in one way or another, and we could all use this time to support each other. So just keep moving forward. I'll talk to you guys later.